Hello. I'm of two minds whether or not it's the pervasive power of social media, newspapers, TV, politicians, celebs, chefs, footballers, you name it, right? I don't know if it's the pervasive power of the aforementioned in creating this hysterical support for the Ukraine and unconditional hatred for Vladimir Putin, or people are getting thicker. I just don't know. Maybe it's a combination of both. The frenzied attack on Vladimir Putin is unparalleled probably since 1945, Adolf Hitler. It's unparalleled, and Putin's certainly no Adolf Hitler, right? It is literally unparalleled. And the support for the Ukraine now, people changing all the profile photos on Facebook to the Ukraine, and let's have collections and support and all the usual stuff. And yeah, don't get me wrong, people down in the Ukraine, regardless who they are, it's appalling, it's terrible, but there's a bigger picture here. But getting back to whether or not people are being programmed and manipulated by very powerful forces, or they're just getting thicker. Like I said, I think it's a combination of both, you know. But people out there, before you start attacking Vladimir Putin, do some homework. That's what you need to do. There's plenty out there. Did you know in June 2021, a British destroyer, HMS Defender, was fired upon around the Crimea area because it was in a place where it shouldn't have been? And NATO's been playing war games. Go and do your homework. Russia's been left with no other alternative. It's like Russian forces sailing around the Isle of Man or something. You know, we wouldn't like that. So go and do your homework, right? Stop being manipulated. Stop being emotionally terrorized, where you're frightened to voice an opinion, or you'll be unfriended on Facebook. You'll lose the friendship of friends, family, work colleagues, whoever. Because let me just put this to you. Can you imagine a footballer, a sporting personality, or a chef coming out saying they support Vladimir Putin? That'd be the end of their career. End of. So there's the democracy for you. There is no democracy. There is one narrative, and that's the mainstream media narrative. Anything else is to be opposed. And those towing that line have got to be attacked in any way they can on social media, fired from the jobs, or even physically attacked on the streets, right? That's why no one's coming out supporting Vladimir Putin. It's not because they don't. They know what's in store for them. Look what's happened now. You've got iPhone, Google, Facebook. They're even boycotting Russian vodka now in shops, and the list is endless what is now happening. You see, NATO wants to drag the Ukraine into NATO, and then obviously it's going to come into the European Union, and they want to expand right up to Russia and probably into Russia. And the hysterical frenzy now being waged against Vladimir Putin and in support for the Ukraine, don't rule it out. Don't rule it out that they try and drag us in back into the EU. Come on, these are our brothers. Look what they've done for the Ukraine. It was a big mistake leaving the European Union, when it's not. It was the best thing we've ever done in a long time, right? So don't rule that one out, right? Because Boris Johnson and all them, they're not patriots that love this country. They're liberals, and they believe in the brave new world of multiculturalism and gender-neutral toilets and transgenderism and all the rest of the nonsense that Vladimir Putin wants to keep out of Russia. And we've seen what it's done to the West. We've seen what it's done to Britain, right? But anyway, like I say, I'm a bit confused whether or not it's just the power of these high-tech companies, or people are now thick regarding the behaviour and their opinions and their actions. I don't know which one it is. Maybe it's a bit of both. But for people out there, instead of having to go Vladimir Putin, go and do your own work. There's plenty out there. Okay, thank you.